Please welcome our second student speaker, Camille Garcia, to deliver her speech titled Stronger.
Good evening, class of 2011. My name is Camille Garcia, and today I am not only going to join you in celebrating our graduation from Thomas Downey High School and movement into the adult world, but I am also here to remember these past 4 years. Years that we spent walking the Downey hallways with people we may not see after tonight. Years that have molded us into whom we are today. The experiences we have encountered at Downey have changed us for the rest of our lives and given us a solid foundation for great accomplishments that we are now prepared to achieve. I was digging through my computer to find memories of my first days at Downey when I stumbled upon a CD I made at the beginning of high school. Apparently, my concern for freshman year was not only to survive my first year at Downey, but also to obtain some apple-bottom jeans and boots with the fur. But that also reminded me that while I was first walking down the hallways of Downey, I was not concerned with how much money I was going to spend on a meal, or if my parents were going to keep their jobs. Certainly, that is not the case today. However, the effects of the market crash are still being felt 4 years after the United States economy hit rock bottom in September of 2007. Our lifestyle and school life changed completely. Families abandoned their homes. Students had to move away. Our school year was cut short. In our government class, we didn't even have enough desks. But as Kanye said in the song that was also on that same 2007 CD, that don't kill me can only make me stronger. And there is no doubt in my mind that each and every one of us has become stronger through the past 4 years. We have made it through these tough times and matured into young adults who will be ready for any kind of challenge the world will bring us, because we have already changed so much. Now, there is a word we will never forget: change. To start, our school changed immensely. We now have a state-of-the-art pool, updated classrooms, and online access to all of our grades. Also, our sophomore year, the country was changed. Barack Obama, an African American, was sworn into the White House. Thank you. This is just 40 years from a time when the leader of the civil rights movement was seen to be so radical that he was assassinated. I find it so encouraging that we 2011 graduates are endeavoring to thrive in a country where it can be truly said that anyone can achieve anything, only being limited by the extent of his or her dreams or imaginings. And I believe no class will utilize this philosophy better than ours, since over the past 4 years, no class since the 1940s has experienced the amount of hardships we have at such a vulnerable and crucial point in our lives. 4 years, not even half a decade. How can such a transitory period have such a critical impact on someone's life? The answer is quite simple. When someone takes advantage of the opportunities in front of them, their success changes from a hopeful dream to an eventual reality. For example, 4 years ago, Mark Zuckerberg was not Time Magazine's Person of the Year. He was a computer geek with an idea and 2 major lawsuits. 4 years ago, Lady Gaga wasn't on the cover of Time for Most Influential Person. She was barely signed onto a label and was being used to write music for other big stars. 4 years ago, our California governor was a venerated movie star, happily married, and, well, you all know the rest. And now, here we are, class of 2011. We are no longer naive and reckless preteens skittering through the hallways of Downey, still convinced that getting to class on time is essential. We are now young adults, preparing for our next 4 years as decision makers and examples for younger generations, years just as important as the ones we have just conquered. The world is in a volatile state. Japan is recovering from disaster, the Middle East is in turmoil, and the United States economy is in its first stages of recovery. America and all countries need the change that we graduates can create. However, do not let the weight of the world shape you into something you do not want to become. Always remember that the world is not on your shoulders, but rather under your feet, just waiting to be molded by the footprint that you leave. And tonight, we are taking that first life-changing step outside. History is what you make it, and I know that we can change lives. We already have. The friends we have made will forever be influenced by you and what you have done in your 4 years at Downey. They will continue to tell your story to their friends, and they will be influenced by you. The ripple that you have created will exponentially open you up to new opportunities that will allow your influence to reach the far corners of the earth. There are people out there who are looking for someone just like you, someone who is looking for the change you can bring. Are you ready to go search for that new purpose? Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. We are the students who came out on top in spite of a recession. We are the class that had 3 MMC championships this year. And most importantly, we are the graduates that on a scale of 1 to 10, we are an 11.